Have you ever felt pressured to do something that you actually didn't want to do in your own heart? Have you ever felt like, "Ah, let me just do this because what will other people say? Or this person will feel bad about it?" Today I'm going to talk about the art of saying no. The art of refusing to do something that you willingly don't want to do. Get straight to it. So basically, a lot of people in this generation are really under peer pressure, are really under the societal pressure. We as men are mostly pressured to do things that in our hearts don't really want to do. It might be to our significant other, it could be to our friends, it could even be to our parents. A lot of people feel like, once people ask me for something, even though it's not convenient for me, I have to do it by all means. It is not so. I'm here to enlighten us men and even women also that it is not a must that we answer people when they ask for when they make a request. If it's in our best interest, if it is something that we willingly want to do, we can do it. But if it's something that you are actually in your heart and in your soul don't want to do it, it's not a must that you do it. I had a scenario one time that I had like a couple little sum of money with me at that point. Then like people in my hostel, like that time when I was in university, were like, they are hungry right now. Please, can I lend them something? Yeah, I gave a little like few times, I know, but it now became an habit that okay, when they didn't have anything to eat, it was me that they were calling on, and I was like, yo, I had to call them to order that listen, I am not you guys' parents. I don't know you guys from home. We are not cousins. We are not family. Whatever you're going through, figure it out on your own. Make sure you handle your business. It is not on my concern. If I have any issue, I figure it out on my own. You shouldn't include me in whatever crisis that you're going through because I have my own problems. I have my own problems I'm trying to solve on my own case. So you shouldn't be pressured by others when they come and tell you that you must do this for them because you're actually like because in that situation I was staying with them in a particular hostel. So there was a sense of entitlement that because they don't have, I should supply by force. I don't have to supply anything because you didn't give me anything. You didn't give me the money that I have. You didn't give me anything. You don't know how I got it. You can make a request, but it's left to me to respond and it's left for me to refuse. So that's what I want everybody to understand, that we shouldn't feel pressured by what people tell us to do and just feel like because this person instructed me that I should help him out, you have to do that. You shouldn't do that by all means. If you wish to voluntarily, it's fine, but if you don't, it's also fine. And you shouldn't feel like the sense of guilt, because the sense of guilt is what really affects others and makes people now to be manipulated and now to conform to what other people wants them to do. Because when you feel like if I don't do it now, they'll feel sad, or what, they will not talk to me again, or I'll be a bad friend. You're not a bad friend. You're not someone that has principles and you have morals and you have standard. Because once you are seen as someone that does not have standard or someone that does not have the ability to say no, you'll definitely be taken advantage of. That is the reality of what we are into in this society, because a lot of people like to be taken advantage of. A lot of people have to like taking advantage of people. So you really in your heart and soul need to be conscious of that. You understand me? So the art of saying no is very essential to individuals. Like we all in our heart and our soul have to be able to refuse things that we don't want to do. We shouldn't have to voluntarily, we shouldn't have to compulsorily do it out of like self-guilt. You shouldn't feel pressured. You understand me? Because the world that we are into today, we never satisfy others. I'm not saying we should not actually do good to people. We should, but it shouldn't be at the detriment of our own happiness. You cannot now like anybody that asks you for something you have to give. You can do that if that's what your calling is, but if you first feel normal that man, I have to look out for myself, I have to look out for my family, I have to look out for my people. People outside cannot just come and tell you that you should give them something and you feel that you owe them something. You don't owe anybody anything. Yeah, that's another key point I want you guys to understand. You actually don't owe anybody anything. As long as you got it by yourself, as long as it's not as you and the person that did the business together or the work together that now got the funds. If you got it out on your own, you actually don't owe anybody anything. If you want to do something for someone, it's out of your sheer will and out of your own You get, out of your own joy in your heart that yes, let me help this person out, let me be a sort of help to the person. It's not out of the sense of entitlement, because entitlement in this generation is out of, like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. We really need to put a stop to the sense of entitlement, especially for the females. The females on this level now, wow, I'm sure you guys are going to be offended now, but we all know in our hearts that females in this our generation feel really entitled. They feel like, yeah, as a man, as if you are dating me, you have to buy me the bag, you have to buy me the shoe, you have to buy me the air, you have to buy me the phone, you have to buy me everything. The only thing that they cannot ask for you is to buy me a new life. If they could, I bet they would. Because it's a crazy world we live in, man. It's a very crazy world we live in. So the art of saying no is very essential for a man, or you'll be taken for granted. You'll be taken for a trick. I'm telling you. So we just have to have it in our hearts that it's not every time someone makes a request that you answer. So that's it. That's it for today. We have to understand the art of saying no.